Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey everybody, here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be doing an updated tour of our medieval layout you see behind us here. And before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any other videos on the channel, please
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I will be getting into our medieval layout that Mrs. Mikey J had a lot of strong opinions on after my intro coming in.
Now.
So just in case you guys are wondering, let's just get down to it since she's already talking about it.
You guys were talking about it. Don't blame me for this madness.
And not too long ago, we did an update on our medieval layout, and it was literally it was a quick update. It was just because
He did it without me, like ready to show off our medieval after we moved it. And I was just like, man.
Because I was just trying to show you guys how things are changing and progressing. I'm just giving you, little update clips and stuff. But I knew it was nowhere near how it was supposed to go or we were going to have it go. And so, and the missus was never happy with it.
Oh, I'm just awful. I'm never happy with anything.
Never happy with anything. And so she wanted to get her hands on it.
You forced my hand. I had to start working on it.
But check up the latest updates on our medieval layout that Miss Mikey J
Productions. And it's not done either, right. So don't worry. I'm not even close to it.
And we're going to start here with this beautiful path that Mrs. Mikey J has been working on. And let me just say, this is, of course, very much a work in progress. And it can't even begin to be complete until we get the 90th castle in here, of course. But we just wanted to show you some of the progress that we've made on it as of late. And we'll be getting into every, little aspect as the video goes along. So I'll try to make sure I cover everything for you guys. And look at this garden that the missus has put together down here by the barn. And she's done a great job. This looks fantastic. Super excited about it. Happy to be a part of it. And then over on this side, there's this big blank space. We had some sets in here. They were with the Lord of the Rings theme, and we actually removed them because we got something special coming in there. But we have Magisto's Magical Workshop, and then out here is the Forestman sets, and we have plenty more of them to build, as you guys know, and we're going to put it in a full-on Sherwood forest down here that we're super excited about. And then here's another closer look at the path that the missus is putting together, trying to make it like an old school medieval feeling road. It was mostly stone, cobblestone, and rocks. It wouldn't have been all fancy. And then this is where the castle is going to go, right back here in the very end. And I think I've given us enough space to accommodate the new castle there. At least I hope I have. And Georgie's popping in to say hello. Hello, Georgie. But and we're gonna have a moat going around the castle. We really wanted to make this the castle and medieval layout that we've all hoped for and dreamt of. And so that is kind of our goal here. You can see we got the jousting area back over there. And then this set here, that's actually from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a mill set that we have incorporated into our medieval layout. And then that's the Kingdom's Joust that we're going to put in front there. And then over on this end, we have our other red castle. We're going to incorporate it and make this whole area just one big giant proper English castle. And then next to the mill we have the medieval market, or I forget what it's called off the top of my head, sorry. Medieval Market Village, there we go. Got those two next to each other, and then over on the other side we have another Pirates of the Caribbean set. And then right here is where the Lego Ideas blacksmith shop is being constructed, right next to the Mill Village raid set. And then here's the other side. You can see, this is the older red castle back from 2010, if memory serves. And we're going to just use that as part of the basis for our new castle. And we're going to wall it in all the way around. And it's just, like I said, trying to do a proper castle. And then this over here, these came out in the 2013 castle. Here it is, the Gatehouse Raid set. We got a bunch of those that we incorporated into that castle. So I just took that and switched out the blue for red and putting a couple of those over in here for our to protect our 90th castle. And these parts here, they weren't with our blue castle, but we ended up removing them, and we're just letting Georgie play with them for now. He's making like a little skeleton castle, he says, with them. And speaking of minifigs, let's take a look at all of our medieval villagers real quick. Some of these are official, Lego minifigures, and some of them are from the Build-A-Minifigure stations in Lego Store, and some of them are pirates, and some are just stuff that we've turned into medieval villagers, because that's one thing, Lego doesn't release a ton of villagers, medieval villagers, and so you got to do your best to come up with people to populate your medieval village. And I'm happy with the villagers that we got. They're all kinds of different and unique, and I think they'll fit in real good. And if you see one that's your favorite in there, put a comment down in the comment section and talk about it. And then here is the other end of the Kingdom's Joust set. And again, this is going to be like what comes into our big castle. And then here is going to be the view of the village from the castle. And here's the other end, get a closer in look, and you can see we've got the jousting section over here, and here's the opposite side of the road. Got this little Cinderella house down in the cul-de-sac down here. And see, this is something Mrs. Mikey J really wanted to incorporate with this new layout, is adding some more depth and dimensions to things and not have it just be a straight line of buildings. And here on the other end, we have all the rest of the castles in our castle theme, all of the factions. And here's our Green Dragon's castle. And if you've been following the channel, you know that we've went into this fairly recently on the channel, and I'll put a video in there now, a link, so you can learn more about that castle. And then right here, these are all parts and pieces that we have with our Red Dragon Knights, our evil, faction. And I'm actually, here's an old black and red dragon, one of the old Lego ones. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm going to put Black Knight's castle in there instead. And then next to that we have our Red Dragon's castle, which is populated by, or Black Monarch's castle, I should say, that's populated by the Red Dragon faction. This is their castle in our medieval layout. And then next to that is my Blue Knights faction and Blue Lion Knights, and this is their castle. Again, it's a supersized version of the one that was released back in 2013, and I've always liked what we did here. This is kind of like the first castle that we got here on Mikey J Productions, and so it'll always have a special place in my heart. But it's down here on the end, and if Lego had decided to go with blue instead of red for the upcoming theme, I probably would have incorporated it more, but they did not, so it's down here on this end, and you can kind of get a look at our medieval layout a little bit. And then right here where the fabric gets the light green, this starts the Harry Potter section, all back over there. And then over here on the other end of this medieval section is the pirates. And I have videos going into all of that as well. And then down here on the end is where Lord of the Rings is being reconstructed. And Chatty Cat is actually the one in charge of helping to organize Lord of the Rings right now, because Mrs. Mikey J and I are both pretty busy elsewhere. And so, to get Chatty down here, we said, here you go, and put some work in on Hobbits and Lord of the Rings, and that's what she's doing. You can see she's already working on building a shire, and she's trying to put Bag End up on the hills. She's super excited about that. But yeah, gonna build ourselves a Lord of the Rings section. Well, there it is, folks. That is our medieval tour, and thanks for watching.
And we're back. So let's take a second and read through some of these comments. Infamous Convict says, I wish the base plates were still available in regular green instead of the bright green. Yeah, I know. We have to... You have to plan it out so it looks all right. At least grass typically isn't just all one color. So, but I definitely feel your pain there. Fool's Brick says, yeah, definitely needs some texture on the green plates to break it up and help make it more natural. Yes, absolutely. We're going to be adding more greenery and and definitely bringing it more to life as we go along and adding more dimensions and textures. Absolutely. It's definitely a work in progress. It's just where we're at now, because we have put in some good time on it, as of late. And so wanted to show you guys what we've been up to.
Getting ready for that castle.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.